morning. Hello, Instagram. All right, perfect. I hope you guys had an amazing weekend. Let me pin that. All right, perfect. Hi, TikTok, and hi, YouTube. Good morning, you guys, and happy Monday. I hope you guys had an amazing weekend. I know I did. I had a great weekend, you guys. I had an amazing weekend. I got some rest. I went to the gym. I worked out. I ate clean. So I'm really proud of myself this weekend. Hi. And just so you guys know, I have Instagram here on my right. I have YouTube in the middle, and I have TikTok on, no, Instagram is on my left today. I have TikTok on the right. So if you guys see my eyes moving back and forth, it's because I'm talking to everybody. Good morning, and happy Monday, you guys. So I wanted to talk to y'all real quick, especially because we're going into a new week, and I want you guys to reach all of your goals. I want you guys to stay ambitious, stay motivated, and stay inspired. I'm 33. I want you guys to be great, but I also want you guys to, if you're not already, I want you guys to start taking time to be thankful for what you have so far, what you've accomplished so far. A lot of times we like to downplay our accomplishments. We like to downplay the things that we've achieved because maybe we don't feel like they're that good or that grand, but they are, and you should be thankful for everything, and not just material stuff. Not just material stuff, you guys. A lot of times we get wrapped up in materials and money, and if you don't have the biggest house, you're not doing shit. If you don't have the fanciest car, you're not shit, right? If you don't have the newest designer clothes, then you're not shit. If you're not taking the most lavish trips, then your life sucks, right? I feel like that's how society tries to make us feel. I feel like that's really how they try to make us feel. But that's not true, you guys. Okay? That's not true at all. There's nothing wrong with there's nothing wrong with being ambitious. I'm a very ambitious person, right? I have big goals from here to Pluto, right? But I'm still thankful for what I have today, and not even just material things. I'm thankful for what I've accomplished mentally, what I've accomplished physically. Thank you, Top Boy, for the follow. Thank you. Thank you. I try to keep my energy high. I try to vibrate high and radiate high. But you guys, I'm thankful for not just material things. I'm thankful for how my mindset has shifted. For those of y'all who are just finding my platform, because I know TikTok shows it to everybody, I lost 115 pounds naturally. No weight loss surgeries, no appetite suppressant shots or anything like that. I changed what I ate and I started exercising. And you guys, that was a complete mindset shift. That was something I wasn't used to doing. I wasn't used to exercising. I was a couch potato, right? But I'm thankful for the fact that I was able to change my mindset. I was able to realize that how I was living my life was not healthy for me mentally, not healthy for me physically, not healthy for me spiritually, right? So that's something for me to be thankful for, okay? I'm thankful for the fact that I'm able to see the glass as half full and not half empty, right? There's a lot of people in this world who are very negative, unfortunately, who always try to find the bad in something. So if you are that person that's just always trying to stay optimistic, always trying to stay positive, that's something to be thankful for, okay? Let's talk about some material things. If you have a roof over your head, I don't care if you're living in somebody's Project 8 development, right? You are still living a life to be thankful for, because if I was to drive down the street late at night, I would see rows and rows and rows of people sleeping in sleeping bags. Seriously, I would. Homeless people, people who don't have a place to rest their head at night, okay? Hi, Shepherd. So you are thankful. I mean, you are great. You are blessed. Okay, and you should be thankful for that. It might not be the high-rise apartment that you want in a big city, right? It might not be that yet today, but that doesn't mean that you don't have something to be thankful for, okay? Maybe you don't have the nicest car, right? But does it get you from point A to point B? If the answer is yes, I have something on my eye. If the answer is yes, You have something to be thankful for, because there are plenty of people today who had to stand and wait for the bus. Hmm. 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 So that's my point, you guys. I want you to start practicing gratitude. And when you do that, because I didn't used to do that, okay? I used to think that, my life sucked if I didn't have this or if I didn't have that. Thank you, Devontae, for the follow. I used to think that about me, right? And, I didn't start to realize all of the beautiful things that I've been blessed with until I started reminding myself of that every day. And that actually boosted my confidence as well. When you constantly talk about what you don't have, it can be draining. It can make you feel like you're not doing enough. It might make you feel like you're lazy. It might make you feel like something is wrong with you, right? It might make you just start to be envious of other people and what they have because you don't feel like you have anything. But when you start practicing gratitude, when you start listing out everything that you're thankful for, that's going to change. Good morning. That's going to change. You're going to start to realize that you have a pretty dope life, okay? And you should remind yourself of that all of the time, okay? So I want you guys to start doing that if you aren't already. All right? Gratitude is very, very, very important. And you're not going to be blessed with new things or different things if you don't appreciate the things that you have right in front of you. Maybe both of your parents are alive, right? There are plenty of people who might have lost their mom or might have lost their dad or might have lost both, right? I know I'm getting to the age where, that tends to start happening. I'm 33, so, people get older, which means your parents also get older. So if you're still able to call your mom, if you're still able to call your dad, then that's something to be thankful for, because not everybody has that, right? Not everybody does. Another thing that I think that a lot of us minimize is the fact that our bodies function the way they're supposed to be functioning. Okay, I don't know everybody's situation who's watching me, but there are a lot of people who are on dialysis right now because their kidneys aren't functioning the way they're supposed to. Okay, so if you're able to go to the bathroom like your body is supposed to, that's something to be thankful for, you guys. That is something to be thankful for. If you get up every morning and you don't have to take a pill to, unless it's like a multivitamin pill, right? But if you don't have to get up and take a blood pressure pill or a diabetic pill or any type of pill for anything, like that's something to be very, very, very thankful for, because not everybody has that. I know I don't. I have to take a thyroid pill every single day. Okay, so be thankful for what you've been blessed with. Seriously. I want you guys to start practicing gratitude and start, just reminding yourself of the things that you've accomplished. Maybe you started your weight loss journey. Maybe you're 5 pounds down. Maybe you're 10 pounds down. Maybe you're 50 pounds down, right? That's something to be thankful for. That means you changed your mindset. Good morning, good morning. Happy Monday. That means you changed your mindset enough to start putting yourself first, to start putting your health first, and to do something different than what you've been doing, right? Because think about it, if you always put yourself first and you always put your health first, you wouldn't have any reason to lose weight because you'd be at a healthy weight, right? Am I right or am I right? That is correct. So therefore, the fact that you shifted your mindset and decided that you were ready to lose weight and actually did it, you actually did it. You know how many people are still trying to start their weight loss journey? Who are just trying to get the ball rolling, and you actually started it already? I don't care if you're only one day in or a week in. The fact that you even started is something to be thankful for, okay? Because maybe a year ago, you couldn't even get the ball rolling, right? So remember that the next time you start feeling sad about the things that you don't have, or you start to feel inadequate or whatever, right? And I think social media does that to us too. I talk about all the time how social media is like a blessing and a curse. It's a blessing because, you can learn so much on social. You can interact with some of your favorite content creators who inspire you, who motivate you, right? Who are teaching you something. Maybe you want to fix your credit. Maybe you want to buy a house. Maybe you want to get in shape. Maybe you want to start a business. Like, there's so many content creators out there that are teaching you all of these great things, right? And that's where the blessing is, because it's like school for real. Like, you can learn so much on social media. But you can also get in the trap of feeling bad about yourself from social media too. And that's why I've said in other lives that we've had that, I don't look at social media when I first wake up. I want to start my day on a positive note, and I don't want external things to influence how I feel about myself, right? Think about it. If as soon as you wake up, you're checking your phone and you get like a nasty text message from a friend, maybe you guys have been arguing, and that's the first thing you're waking up to. Well, hell, that's how you're starting your day. You're starting your day with that negative, toxic energy. So that's going to set the tone for the rest of your day. Good morning. So in order to not experience that, I don't check my phone when I first wake up. I check me when I first wake up, right? I am asking myself constantly, how am I feeling? Am I feeling motivated today? Am I feeling well rested today? I ask myself all of these questions. What's on my to-do list? How am I going to be better today than I was yesterday? Okay, so I check in with myself. Brody. I check in with myself, and that's what I want you guys to start doing too if you're not already. Okay, but lock in on showing gratitude and just being thankful, and thank yourself, right? Thank yourself for how far you've come. Thank yourself for all of those things. Be quiet. Okay. My dog is barking at another dog downstairs. But anyways, so focus on that. Also, you guys, this week, since it is the start of a new week, and I know a lot of you guys like to start stuff on a Monday. I don't know what it is about Monday, but Monday just tends to be the day that we're all inspired, right? I also want you guys to focus on eliminating excuses from your life, okay? And I know that can be very challenging because some of us have been living in excuses for our whole life, right? And when you change things, sometimes it's really hard. It's really hard to change. It's hard to create new habits. It's hard to create new routines. It's hard to create new thought processes. But I want to encourage you to start removing excuses from your life, okay? A lot of times, good morning time. Thank you, you as well. Thank you. Health is definitely wealth. I want you guys to stop with the excuses, okay? Some of you guys have excuses from here to Mars as to why you can't get something done. Oh, well, I couldn't get it done because of this, or I couldn't get it done because of that. And the list just goes on and on and on and on and on about all the reasons as to why you can't do something, why you can't lose weight, why you can't go to the gym, why you can't get in shape, why you can't start your business, why you can't go back to school, why you can't fix your credit, why you can't buy a house. Like, the list goes on, you guys. The list goes on and on and on about the excuses that some of you guys come up with, okay? And I'm not sitting here saying that these points that you've made are not valid, right? There might be very valid points to your excuses, but it's still an excuse at the end of the day. And that's what a lot of you guys don't understand. It's still an excuse, okay? But if you stop with the excuses and you start realizing that you are in control of your life, then you will be able to reach your goals, okay? So for those of you guys who have been wanting to lose weight for a very, very long time, and I've been in that boat, I know how it feels. I've been trying to lose weight for 10 years, okay? I know how it feels to want to lose weight, but I couldn't let go of the excuses for years and years and years, okay? I had an excuse for every reason as to why I was overeating, every reason as to why I wasn't going to the gym and getting active. The list went on for me. But when I stopped with the excuses, when I started to realize that I'm in control of what I eat, I'm in control of what I do physically, when I started to realize that, things started to change for me. Excuses is the beginning of laziness, period. That's nothing but facts. Time is speaking facts on YouTube. He's speaking straight facts. And it's uncomfortable to accept the fact that the reason why you are where you are is because of you. okay? That's a very uncomfortable feeling, because who wants to feel bad about themselves? That's why we make excuses in the first place, to make ourselves feel comfortable with why we're not doing what we should be doing, right? But I'm telling you, I promise you that when you stop making excuses, you're actually going to get things done. And sometimes the excuses that you're making is because you're distracted, right? A lot of times we're distracted and we don't even know it. We might be distracted with people in our lives. We might be distracted with the environment around us, right? We're distracted with social media sometimes, depending on what you're using it for. There's a million reasons as to why you're distracted. But once you stop with the distractions, once you realize, okay, this is a distraction, they're a distraction, when you start to list that out for you, when you start to list out all of your excuses and why you can't do something, that's when you can start to change it, okay? Because now you've become aware of the problem. Yes, and willpower and determination. Yes, that is so true. Life is so beautiful. You are so right. It is. It is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing. It really is, you guys. And I just want us to start working on taking accountability, okay? Because some of us lack that. And it's not like you can't get it. You can get accountability. You can develop that. And you should develop that if you want to reach new goals, if you want to finally do something that you've been talking about doing for years and years, okay? Holding yourself accountable is a game changer, you guys. Complete game changer. Whenever I have something that took place in my life, and I wasn't always like this. This is within the past few years. When something didn't work, like maybe, a friendship didn't work, a relationship, I'm trying to think, like just any type of situation, whether that other person did something or not, I always look at, well, what could I have done differently? Maybe how I reacted could have been different, right? Maybe how I chose to stay in that friendship could have been different, right? I always try to see where I could have done different to get different results. I believe that the reason why my feelings get hurt is not because of the other person, but because of me. Because I chose to continue to deal with that person, right? I chose to continue to stay friends with someone who wasn't a friend to me. So I take full accountability for that. I can't constantly point the finger at someone else, right? Because when you point the finger, 3 fingers point back at you, right? So I had to start to take accountability. Well, why did you put up with it in the first place? If you saw that this is how they were treating you, why did you continue to stay dealing with them, right? That's my fault. I can't control other people, but I can always control myself, okay? Maybe I got out of character. Maybe I, blew up on this person or something. You have to start to realize that you are in control of you and nobody else, okay? Yes, people may push your buttons. People may push your buttons, but at the end of the day, how you react is a choice. And you have to choose whether or not you're going to give somebody the reaction that they're looking for or not, okay? So these are just examples of taking accountability for everything that goes on in your life, okay? Like I said, you may not be able to control situations, but you can control yourself, all right? So I want you guys to work on, holding yourself accountable, removing excuses, removing distractions, and being thankful for what you've already accomplished so far, because you've accomplished so much. Stop comparing yourself to other people and, what you see them with or how you perceive their life, because you don't know what goes on behind closed doors, right? So focus on just being great. Focus on being thankful for what you have, even if it's not where you want to stay. There's nothing wrong with that. You can be ambitious as fuck and still be thankful for who you are and what you have, okay? So be thankful, be grateful. I hope you guys have an amazing Monday. I'm about to go to the gym. I really enjoy these talks with you guys. I hope you guys are enjoying them too. Because I definitely am, especially first thing in the morning before we start our day, or maybe some of you guys work overnight, so maybe you're ending your day, whatever. But I love this time of the day. For me, I'm just starting my day. It just gives me time to be positive, to start off positive, to, be in deep thought, right? Remember, how you start your day, most of the time is how you finish it. So if you start with good energy, with positive energy, you're gonna carry that energy with you all day and into the evening before you go to bed. Okay. And in order to manifest the life that you want, in order to get the things that you want, you have to feel good. All right. So that's why I talk about the importance of always feeling good, keeping your energy high, checking in with your mental health and how you're feeling. How are other people making you feel? Because if you don't keep that feel good energy, you're not going to be able to manifest anything, because your energy is going to that toxic place or that toxic person instead of it being on you. You are the point of origin. Okay, so I want you guys to understand that. Keep your feel good energy. And how do you do that? Be thankful. Speak affirmations to yourself. Only be around people who uplift you, motivate, and inspire you, not people who are constantly taking from you. Okay? And I also want you guys to start reaching your goals. Okay? How do you do that? Write out what your goals are. Write out what excuses you have and start executing. Just do it. Just do it. Good morning. Stop with the excuses. Aw, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. You guys are so kind. I really appreciate all of the feedback, the love and support that you guys give me. Thank you guys so much for watching my content. I used to doubt myself all the time. So everything that I'm saying, I've experienced myself. And, I wish I knew these things sooner so that I could have done things sooner, but I don't regret anything. I feel like, you learn when you're supposed to learn. It clicks when it's supposed to click. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me this morning, and I'll see you guys later, okay? Bye, TikTok. Bye, YouTube.